Hello, I'm Matt Russell and I would like to welcome you to the channel. Originally, this week's video was just going to be a review of the Ryobi Tree Pruner model number P2506VNM, but after getting started working on our trees, I realized how awesome I felt compared to the last time I pruned trees on our property. On August 21st of 2023, I pruned some of the trees on our property because a mobile home was being delivered for my parents. The work that I did that day was exhausting. On September 6, 2023, I decided to change my lifestyle and get down to a healthy weight. In the weeks prior to this decision, I weighed 240 pounds. On my first weigh-in after my decision, I weighed 235 pounds on September 11th of 2023. Since then, I have lost over 50 pounds. On the morning that I filmed this video, I weighed 180.2 pounds. My goal is to reach a healthy BMI of between 160 and 165 pounds, which I will reach in the summer. I haven't been that light since shortly after I got married, but I am excited to see how much better I will feel when I reach that goal. I say all of this with the hope that it encourages others to make more healthy choices in their lives. If I can do it, anyone who decides they will change their lives can too. As a note, I have lost this weight without working out and while still eating the foods that I love. I will be uploading an ebook to our website on December 4th of 2024 with my change in lifestyle adventure. With each week's new video, I will include updates to my progress. Back to the review. I have a love-hate relationship with Ryobi battery-powered tools. I love that they bring out innovative tools like this pruner, but I hate how either their batteries quit working or they break like this tool did shortly after I bought it, as you can see in this picture. A plate that looks like it was made from pot metal broke, and I was originally just going to buy a replacement part, but the part was not available at the time. After talking to the warranty department, who either wanted me to ship it or take it to the nearest Ryobi repair facility, which happens to be 60 miles away, I decided to just buy a complete replacement head off of eBay for $60 rather than spending my time with the warranty. I trim my trees up high enough that the ROPS bar on my tractor does not get hung up on the branches. When I get done, my wife Melanie calls them her little lollipops. I start with the Ryobi pruner as I don't want to remove branches unnecessarily. Then I move on to using the Fiskars 16-foot chain drive tree pruner. I received this tree pruner as a recall replacement for one in 2020. The most recent model number from Home Depot's website is 394732-1001. The chain drive part of the pruner broke last year, so I removed it to reduce the weight. I want to find a pole saw with just the saw blade and the hook, as I would rather have two separate tools than a combo tool. If anybody has any suggestions, please leave a note in the comments section. In this part of the video, I am cutting a 6 3/4 inch oak branch off of this tree. The process takes 4 minutes and 57 seconds, including me moving the camera around. I know I look pretty worn out by the end of this cut, but for me I feel awesome, because back in August this would have required me to take many breaks for rest before I could finish the cut. This time I was mostly able to just switch hands and keep going without feeling like I was going to pass out. If you notice, I switch dominant hands when I am working. This is something I learned from my dad when we used to work construction together at a time when we were finishing drywall. When your arms get tired of sanding a ceiling and feel like they are going to fall off, switch dominant hand position so you can keep making progress. This is similar to what I'm doing with the saw. You may not be going as fast as just sanding with the dominant hand, but you will be making progress instead of taking a break, and each time you switch, it gives one arm time to rest. Some may find my gloves and hat funny. The gloves I bought when I was cutting metal for my dust collection system. They are cut-resistant Milwaukee gloves. They fit tightly enough that I can sort and feed screws to a screw gun, and I can't count the number of times they have prevented me from being cut. Additionally, I rarely get blisters when I do yard work when I am wearing them. The hat I wear keeps the sun out of my eyes and off of my neck, while at the same time prevents bugs and debris from falling into my shirt around my collar. I picked up this blaze orange one because my property is surrounded by a hunting club. I have seen enough people who have been shot and surely don't want to have that experience. Probably the oddest person I ever saw with a gunshot wound was a female who was shot in the posterior, and when I arrived on scene she was lying on the ground smoking a cigarette as though it was just another day in her life. If this video receives 1,000 likes, I will upload an updated video after next year's tree pruning. In all, I pruned about 25 trees on our property using 2 partial 3 amp hour batteries. I spent about 5 hours pruning the trees on our property and picking up the limbs with our grapple on our tractor. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you think this video may help a friend, please share. If you want to see more of our content in the future, please subscribe. If you truly decide that you are going to improve your health, you will. I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember, if you do the right thing, you don't have to worry about being wrong.